The Millau Viaduct is a cable-stayed bridge located in southern France. The viaduct connects the motorway from Paris to Barcelona at the point where the River Thames interrupts. It was designed by the French structural engineer Michel Bridge and the British architect Norman Foster. It was formally inaugurated on 14 December 2004 and opened to traffic on 16 December. Supported by just 7 piers, instead of the 2 that are common for this kind of constructions, the suspension bridge has a total length of 2.5 kilometers. It is 343 meters high, a world record. The road crosses the river at 217 meters above the ground. At its highest point, the viaduct is even higher than the Eiffel Tower. The bridge was opened by President Jacques Chirac. In his speech, he praised the design, saying that it was a monument to French engineering geniuses and a miracle of equilibrium. The design of the bridge is fully connected to the search of an aesthetical structure. The aim of Norman Foster was to design a bridge with the delicacy of a butterfly. He designed a bridge that enhances the natural beauty of the valley with the environment dominating the scene rather than the bridge. The most impressive thing about its design is that despite the fact its deck is supported by 7 pillars, the bridge appears to float over the clouds. It is a cable-stayed bridge, which means that its deck is supported at several points by stays and rests on one or more towers. The traditional method of building a cable-stayed bridge involves building sections of the dead roadway and using cranes to put them in position. Because of its height, a new technique had to be developed. The bridge took only 3 years to be completed. First, the towers were built in the usual way, with a steel-reinforced concrete. The metal roadway was built on either side of the valley and rolled into position until it met with precision in the center. This technique had never been tried before and it carried engineering risk. However, it proved to be an efficient method of deploying the roadway. Here are some advantages of Millau Viaduct. First, the Millau Viaduct is equipped with safety barriers built to withstand truck impacts. Also, it's equipped with several sensors that help to regulate the amount of traffic and measure the overall weight carried by the bridge during the day. Second, the viaduct's trajectory respects the area's major natural sites and landscapes. The bridge works with the environment and not against it. Third, the factory pre-production of certain parts of the deck reduced the volume of material that have to be worked on site. Fourth, since the viaduct opens, the mayor of Millau approved more than 100 building permits for the construction of 3 hotels and other businesses and industries. Millau has seen an economic boom since the bridge opened. 5. The bridge is an excellent example of a solution for a transport problem under a situation where the economic and ecological points of view are both extremely important. Disadvantages. Behind every architectural project, even if it's a building, a house, or a bridge, it is a group of experts that work hard to make that project work as best as they can. That supposes that the final result should not have major problems to worry about. In the case of the Millau Viaduct, there are no pitfalls that need to be pointed out, but before construction started, numerous organizations opposed the project and they put forward several arguments. Some of these were: there were many other possible routes that, with a more conventional structure, would cost far less. The project will never be rentable. The total income will never compensate the initial investment and will need to be supported by subsidiaries. The technical difficulties were too great and the bridge would be dangerous and unstandable. The pylons sitting at the bottom of the town valley will not support the structure adequately. And finally, the viaduct represented a deterrent, reducing the number of visitors passing through Millau and slowing its economy.